There are three cameras, each on its own independent power circuit, so if any anomalies occur, there can be a lucid objective record.
He was sober and lucid. He said I was completely lucid.
Welcome, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for this talk word explainer. Today, we're unlocking a truly beautiful and, frankly, incredibly useful English word, lucid. If you're an English learner wanting to sound more natural, or honestly, just someone who totally geeks out over the hidden architecture of language, you are in the exact right place. We're going to explore how humans took the literal, physical concept of light and connected it directly to the mental state of absolute clarity. It's a really fascinating journey, so get comfortable and let's jump right in. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever had a dream that felt perfectly real? Seriously, think about it. You're flying over a landscape, or maybe you're walking through some strange, impossible city, but inside the dream, you suddenly realize, wait a minute, I'm dreaming. You have total, 100% awareness. That incredibly vivid, crystal clear experience, where your mind is fully awake while your body is fast asleep, is often called a lucid dream. It's a wild phenomenon a lot of us experience. But what does that specific word actually mean when we're, awake? Let's break it down. Section 1. The meaning of lucid. Before we can use the word confidently, we really need to master its baseline. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer elegant simplicity of the word itself. Lucid simply means expressed clearly, easy to understand. At its most basic level, this word is literally the ultimate descriptor for clarity. When something is lucid, there is absolutely zero confusion. There's no second guessing, no scratching your head wondering what someone meant. The message is delivered straight to your brain, perfectly intact. Think of it as the absolute opposite of complicated or confusing. Often the absolute best way to understand what a word means is to look at what it does not mean. So let's compare lucid directly to its complete opposite, muddy. Imagine trying to look out of a window that is completely covered in thick, gross brown mud. You can't see the trees, you can't see the sky. It's confusing, unclear, and just a jumbled mess, right? Well, that is a muddy explanation. Now imagine taking a squeegee and wiping all that mud away until the glass is perfectly clean and transparent. You can see right through it effortlessly. That clear, logical, perfectly transparent view, that is exactly what it means to be lucid. Section 2. The roots of the word. I absolutely love etymology because it tells this vibrant, almost hidden story about how our ancestors viewed the world. Lucid comes directly from the ancient Latin root lux or lucis, which translates literally to light. And this brilliantly illustrates why remembering the concept of light serves as such a powerful mental hook. If you want a visual mnemonic device to help you remember lucid forever, just picture a brightly glowing light bulb. Whenever you hear this word in an English sentence, I want you to literally picture a brilliant light suddenly flicking on in a dark, shadowy room. Let's trace how that evolution actually happened over the centuries. Step 1. Shining of physical light. Thousands of years ago, the root of this word was used literally to describe physical brightness. The sun, a warm flame, a glowing ember. Then we move to step 2, achieving mental clarity. Over time, humans took that very physical idea and applied it metaphorically to the mind. Just like a physical flashlight helps your eyes see the dark corners of a room, a lucid thought helps your brain see a difficult, shadowy concept. You are literally shedding light on the subject. It is just such a brilliant way to describe human understanding, don't you think? Section 3, using lucid in context. Now, theory is great, but how do native English speakers actually use this word in the real world? Let's move to and see how this builds with some of the most common pairings or collocations you'll encounter out there. First, a lucid explanation, like when a really brilliant teacher makes a super hard math problem seem incredibly easy. Then there's a lucid dream, which we talked about right at the start, where your mind is awake and clear inside your sleep. We also have lucid writing. Think of a beautifully crafted essay or a business email that gets straight to the point without any of that confusing jargon. And finally, a lucid interval. This one is often used in a medical or psychological context, describing a specific period of time when someone who is usually confused or distressed suddenly becomes completely clear, calm, and totally aware of their surroundings. Let's see it in action within a full sentence, really listening to the rhythm of it. The teacher gave a lucid explanation of the complex topic, making it easy for everyone to understand. Notice how smoothly that fits? I mean, you could easily just say clear explanation, but choosing lucid completely elevates your English. It sounds sophisticated, precise, and highly educated. Seriously, try reading this sentence aloud to yourself a few times later just to get the physical feel of the word in your mouth. Section 4, the Talk Word Companion app. Being able to communicate with that kind of clarity is an absolute superpower. When you speak or write lucidly, people actually stop, listen, and understand you. So the crucial point is, mastering your vocabulary deeply empowers you to express your truest self. If you loved breaking down this word with me today, you absolutely have to download the Talk Word Companion app. By doing so, you'll get access to hundreds of on-the-go, podcast-style explanations for basically any English word you can possibly imagine. It's exactly like having this explainer format right in your pocket, ready to guide you whenever you stumble across a new word you want to conquer. Which brings us to our final provocative thought for the day. What word will you illuminate next? The English language is this massive, beautiful puzzle. And every single new vocabulary word you master is just another bright light turning on in a dark room, making your world just a little bit clearer. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep learning, keep shining that light of yours, and I absolutely cannot wait to see you next time.